the final mock draft of this year for my channel, and I am excited to get into it. And in this mock draft, we do have trades. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. We talk all things Detroit Lions, news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. In this video, I'm doing a 7-round mock draft with trades, my final one of the year. I'm excited to be over with the mock drafts and ready for the real thing. Before we get into this mock draft, smash that like button. It's free to do so. It supports the channel. That'd be fantastic. And if you're not a subscriber, smash that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And with the 7th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions trade the pick to the New England Patriots. And the New England Patriots wanted to get a quarterback, so they got pick 7. In return, the Detroit Lions received the 15th pick this year, the 96th pick this year, and a 2022 first-round draft pick, and a 2022 third-round draft pick. And with the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Micah Parsons, linebacker, Penn State, 6'3", 246. This guy is a straight beast when it comes to the linebacker position. He projects to be a dynamic impact player on the next level. Parsons elected to opt out of the 2020 college season. He has 2 seasons of high impact play on his film resume, and impact only further affirmed at Penn State. Defense fell apart without him on the field in 2020. Parsons, who is prized as a recruit as a pass rusher coming out of high school, is still ironing out some of the finer points of his play and processing the second level, but his freakish combination of size, explosiveness allows him to explode and drive into the gaps when he sees the play develop. As a result, he is a persistent winner in beating the ball carrier and blockers and spot between the tackles. Parsons, an impact player on third down, would significantly boost his value to the pro teams, and he masks some of his inexperiences in transitioning to a stack linebacker. He's a dynamic blitzer and versatility to run against the offensive lineman and claim victories to get home at the quarterback. Parsons has illustrated incredible level of pure instinct for the game, thus for his ability to navigate the line of scrimmage and rip off the football and create turnovers, and best accumulated with his aggressiveness front defense, and we'll task him with playing forward early downs and not ask him to make a whole lot of flat-footed reads and scripting going after the football. Comment under the pinned comment. The pinned comment is the first comment, and that question is, should the Detroit Lions trade back? Y for yes and for no. And if you do want to trade back, what team would you like to trade back for? Let me know in the comment section. Let's hear from you. And with the 41st pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Gregory Rousuo, defensive end, Miami. He is 6'7", 265, and he can be a beast. Miami defensive end Russo produced 19.5 tackles for loss and 15.5 sacks in 2019, which is the last exposure we have him playing college football, as he opted out of the 2020 season and declared for the 2021 NFL draft. While the production of his eye-popping has been exciting at physical skill set, his game is underdeveloped, which comes to no surprise given his relative newness to playing at the defensive line. After a high school career, he primarily played wide receiver and safety. Russo's frame and length jump off the tape with his lack of technical refinement, processing skills, and functional strength are concerning when projecting him to the next level. Is important for the Detroit Lions when they select Russo and understand that they need patience for his development. Russo did suffer a season-ending fractured ankle in 2018 after just 2 games and opted out of 2020, leaving 2019 as his only real year of film to develop his rareness and evident with his rawness. His patience and development, Russo does have a great upside to become an impact defender, and he could play all across the defensive line and multiple fronts. And with the 79th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select safety Jevon Holland, Oregon. Jevon Holland is 6', 207 pounds, and he can be a freak on the back end. He aligned at safety for the Ducks defense. He shows excellent versatility and football intelligence to align at multiple places in the secondary. He demonstrates good leadership, communication on the back end, and easily adjusts to motion. He's an excellent athlete with loose hips, agility, body control while in coverage. When aligned in the slot, he demonstrates the coverage upside, allows coordinate and flex to make different calls. As a result, he demonstrates a skill set that will allow the defenses to stay in a base against 11 personnel. He has tremendous versatility and ball skills to make him an elite prospect at this position. And with the 96th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Walker Little, offensive tackle, Stanford. This guy's a big guy, 6'7", 313 pounds. Walker Little aligned at left tackle for the Cardinals offense, and he's a big, strong prospect with excellent length and prototypical NFL size. He has excellent range, which makes him ideally suited to play on the edge. He plays with good athleticism, overall evidenced by his fluid pass set, his ability to laterally redirect inside. He demonstrates excellent latch strength and hands. He will compete as a run blocker, but doesn't generate much vertical movement. He plays with vision, instincts, identifies twists, and stunts. Little suffered a knee injury in September 2019, hasn't played since after he opted out in 2020. He would play right tackle for the Detroit Lions. Quickly, go ahead and hit that like button. That's how you can support this channel real quick. Just smash that like button while this ad's taking place. It only takes a second, and that would be fan-freaking-tastic. And with the 101st pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Dwayne Eskridge, wide receiver, Western Michigan. He's not the biggest wide receiver in there, but he's a good one at 5'9", 190. Dwayne Eskridge is a former defensive back who transitioned back and forth between the two positions due to his injuries on the roster and other players transferring from the program. He had high-end production despite not being able to settle into a position until his final season. Eskridge is a well-developed wideout that is mentally as tough as a defensive player. With strong hands and seasoned route tree, he's capable of playing on the inside and or out. Also, Main Street is special teams. He's a prospect that will be on every special teams unit, not only as a returner, but as a hustle man, both kickoff and punt groups. A vicious high-end run blocker. He also bone-crushing blocks and penetrator to demonstrate take plays, and he will never take him off the field. And with the 112th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Chazz Surratt, linebacker, North Carolina. Chazz Surratt is 6'1", 234. Chazz Surratt's first year at linebacker was in 2019, where he was outstanding, appearing in 13 games and 11 starts. Surratt was first-team All-ACC selection as a runner-up ACC Defensive Player of the Year. With 115 tackles, Surratt led the Tar Heels and finished second in the ACC with 88 tackles per game. Surratt logged 15 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks, and 10 quarterback hurries. He took another step forward in 2020, becoming more polished than when it comes to coverage drops, pursuits, angles, and tackling. Surratt is an exciting package of size, mobility, physicality, but there are times studying his tape when you do remind that he is new to the position. Surratt still needs to continue to develop at the position, but he has making of starting pursuit style linebacker that can make plays on every down. And with the 153rd pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select defensive tackle Marvin Wilson, Florida State. Marvin Wilson, 6'3", 303. He was highly touted high school recruit and had exciting flashes to the next level of potential throughout his time at Florida State. He aligned primarily on the interior of the Seminoles, but played some 5 technique in 2020. His best fit will be on passing downs, where he'll illustrate good hand usage, quickness, and urgency when rushing the quarterback. Wilson is a capable run defender, but has some issues with anchoring and contact balance due to his top-heavy frame and narrow body. He's apparent that Wilson is a natural athleticism and power, but his body composition is playing with inconsistent leverage rob him of those qualities. He will be well served to clean up his frame to allow his natural gifts to shine more consistently. It's clear that Wilson can take another step forward and develop into a balanced defender that has featured part of an NFL defensive line rotation if everything comes together. As you can see in this draft, I went a lot of defense. Why? Because this defense needs a lot of help, and players kept falling, like a Gregory Rousuo fell, a Marvin Wilson fell, and I thought it was important to pick these guys up to really solidify this defense that was ranked 32 nearly in every statistical category to get it a little better. So we got help on the edge, we got help on the interior, and most importantly, we got some players in the linebacking core, and I feel like Jevon Holland would be a really good pick for a playmaker to get some turnovers for this Lions defense. We did go offensive line as well. It's really important to solidify that right side of the Detroit Lions offensive line. We want to run the football, and Little would be a very good player if the Detroit Lions don't take one early in this draft. He could be a value pick for the Lions there. Eskridge would be a good wide receiver if they want to take one a little bit later. I seen that he fell. Yeah, he's a local product, but sometimes these local products can turn out real well, and sometimes you just got to take a little bit of flyer on it. This draft is the hardest draft for me personally to actually understand what is going to take place here. In years past, it was fairly predictable. You can tell you who the pick is. This one is extremely difficult. Not only is this new regime playing poker face, but there's so many needs all over the field, so many one-year contracts, you can't look at contracts. It's a difficult one, to say the least. Folks, that was the mock draft. Let me know how I did, but also the real NFL draft is on my channel this Thursday, and I can't wait to get into it. We're live with the panel, so make sure you're there. Live reactions. We're going to have the sound of the picks. It's going to be a great time. Also, after that, every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST on my channel's The One Pride Podcast live. If you got questions, we have answers. Put it in the comment section, and we will get to it.